trapped by illusion.
All right, y'all, welcome back to Combat Arms channel. Okay, so we're checking out more international military recruitment adverts. You guys already know I love doing this. I think this is like the 8th episode. I keep losing count. I can't really keep track of it because we've checked out so many cool videos. And again, it's awesome to see how the countries are sort of tailoring their recruitment videos to try and, you know, get more people to join the services. But today we have a few good ones. We have one for the US Marine Corps, one for the Royal Air Force, and then we have one from Sweden and the Netherlands. So again, I try and change it up every now and again. My list is getting a little bit smaller and smaller every time we do these. So that's good and it's also bad. So if you guys have any recruitment adverts to recommend, definitely feel free to throw them down in the comment section so I can check them out. But yeah, we've checked out a lot so far, probably like over 20. So it's always cool because you get to see how different they are from each other. But this first one, I gotta say, I haven't seen all of it. I've just seen like the first 5 seconds. It looks really, really impressive. This is actually a US Marine Corps commercial. And I didn't think the US Marines could do a solid, advertisement, at least, in today's day and age. Back in the day, they're pretty cool, but I don't know. I'm kind of surprised. So I want to check this one out. It's a minute and 15 seconds. So this one looks very, very cool.
Searching
so
for
futuristic
in a relentless world. Always connected, but somehow alone.
The emojis, man.
Trapped by illusion.
Look at those graphics, man. What the heck?
We offer
Where did this budget come from?
Where the battle to belong begins.
Nice.
Awakened by a calling. United by purpose.
Oh man, this is good.
Defined by the cause you fight for.
Hell yeah. Nice. Good grief.
No one can ever take away
You are in this Marine.
what it means to be among the few, the proud, the Marines.
There we go. All right. That was sick. So that one's called Battle to Belong. Of course, we're going to go through it again. Just like this introduction is so off the wall and just like it's so unnecessary for a commercial, to be honest. But holy cow, I really want to know how much they spent on this because this is like proper movie quality stuff right here. I mean, just like the graphics. Again, it's also a really cool meaning as well. It's just like all this crazy stuff going on, all these distractions, all this stuff that doesn't really matter. And then you can see him. Yeah, he's kind of seeing through it, which is kind of cool. And then you got these cool shots. You got the drill instructor looking all cool, walking through the water and whatnot. Got the rappel tower. It's always cool. Jumping off the tower. That was a good time in boot camp, especially not being the greatest swimmer. Bugle sticks, of course, that's always a cool shot for people who are trying to join the Marines, seeing that. Then we got the rifle range. That was a cool shot right there. That's probably my favorite part of this little advert. And then, yeah, you got the crucible and the pinning ceremony. And then you got all these Marines. So very, very cool. So I'm not sure where this actually took place. It kind of looks like Parris Island, but at the same time, I'm not really too sure. But yeah, okay, that definitely looks like Parris Island with the moss and stuff. So yeah, maybe it's just like staff from Parris Island and also some recruits maybe. Very, very cool. I have to say that was probably my favorite Marine Corps commercial I've seen to date. Just because, again, it's so extra, but I love how extra it is. Okay, so the next one is for the Royal Air Force. This one is a little bit older. You will probably tell by the quality of the video, so I do apologize for that. It's doing a complete 180 from what we just saw, but this one looks pretty cool. It's always cool checking out retro commercials as well, so let's check this one out. There's just enough pixels to tell what's going on here. It's cool music though. And then you got I think it's cool having the news audio in the background too. It really adds something. All right, so showing all these troubles, and then we got the Royal Air Force there to calm everything down. Not initially, of course. It needs to get very violent real quick, but Royal Air Force getting things done for sure. Again, the quality is pretty horrendous. Hopefully it looks a little bit better when it's downsized. Right now I'm watching on a pretty big screen, so you can literally count every single pixel. But okay, so let's try and see. Yeah, we show like it shows like some troubles, some conflict. Of course, you know, that's how a lot of these recruitment videos start. It really starts to send a message of what this video is about to be about. And then of course it just starts showing all the cool equipment, some more action, and then Royal Air Force just moving in, getting some stuff done. I'm not sure how old this recruitment advert is, to be honest. I mean, just judging by the sound of it, it sounds like it's, you know, like an 80s or like something, but I don't know. The equipment doesn't look terribly old. So it's a cool advert. I gotta say, we do have a lot of other cool adverts to check out for the UK military specifically, but we don't have a whole lot about the Royal Air Force. And again, it's cool to try and implement some of these older ones. So I don't know, maybe you guys will be familiar with that advert there. You know, if you joined the Air Force a while ago, maybe you might be familiar with it. So maybe it might be nostalgic, but it was pretty cool to check out regardless. This next one is from Sweden. I'm not really sure what the premise of this one is. It doesn't really say in the description or the title, but it looks like it's pretty good production quality. The video is not the best quality, but let's check this one out.
We can't offer you an epic opening scene in which models pose like Marines.
Okay.
We can't offer you the opportunity to suddenly rise out of the water holding some weird futuristic weapon.
Wow. Self-aware.
We can't offer you top secret hit and run missions in unknown territory. We can't offer you ridiculously dramatic music playing in the background. Or even my cool American voice.
American voices can get pretty cool, I gotta say.
Men vi kan erbjuda er vår verklighet. En utbildning som leder till ett jobb där du kan göra skillnad på riktigt.
If you guys could let me know what he said at the end, maybe I could do. I'd like to do the captions, but I don't think we can get a translation for it. So if you guys are from Sweden, if you want to translate those little lines at the end, I would really appreciate it. Or if you guys know, you know, Swedish in general. But okay, let's watch this one again. I have to say, this was probably one of the cooler ones that we've seen, just because, I mean, it just goes from that to that, pretty spooky. Again, just throwing out some face paint real quick. I don't know what is going on here though. There's like some weird graphics, some weird, like, I mean, it looks like an LCAC, some like futuristic stuff going on. And then you got these guys with their bizarre face paint and their kind of weird helmets too. But they're very self-aware of what certain recruitment adverts will do, which is kind of funny. So we have some cool shots. So some real stuff here. I like how they're being self-aware about like the people coming out of the water, and they just do it anyway. So they're doing everything that they said they won't do, but yeah, so some cool shots here. Of course, you got like mortars and explosions going off around them. So this is one of those videos where honestly, you don't really need to be interested in the military before you see this. It's just one to get your brain thinking about it and get those gears spinning, because yeah, it's just it's wild, it's obscure, but it gets your attention. So this one probably does a pretty good job of getting people's attention and getting them to, you know, maybe think about it. I don't know what they said at the end there, but oh, here we go. Okay, so is that what he actually said? But we can offer you our reality and education that leads to a job where you can make a real difference. Okay, I don't know if that was a text or if that's what he actually said, but okay, I do like that. I do like how they're not trying to sugarcoat what the military is. It's like, we're not going to promise you all this crazy stuff, but we can promise you this. We can give you this at least. So that's a cool one. That's a cool message at least. Okay, so this next one is from the Netherlands. So the Ministry of Defense, I think is what it's called. I might have to recheck that, but this one looks pretty good, pretty decent quality. And I'm not exactly sure what the title is trying to say. It's talking about people that you don't see but that defend you. So we'll see if we can get some context just by watching this video. What was that? Okay. We're seeing a lot of different jobs already. Man. Oh, dang, we're seeing some Call of Duty shit here. That was pretty sick. I don't know what we just saw because it happened so quick, but okay, this is probably one of those adverts that you would really love if you're thinking about joining the military already. However, it does give you a lot of ideas. So we have like this dude welding, this dude inspecting it. I don't know what this lady's doing. It's like she's hacking into the system or something. She's got the turtleneck too for it. I don't know what's going on there, but she's she's into that. And then we got this dude going into like a torpedo tube. This I don't know what this thing is, but it's got a 50 cal on it. Again, this is like some Call of Duty stuff here. We got the gunships. I think this is like a big like radar satellite sort of system, like a signal communications thing. Okay, pretty funky looking. We got this dude climbing out of like a F-35 or something. We got these drones. And then I do like the shots where they show later on all these drones are just going up, which it just looks super cool. We got the flaps moving there. That cool vehicle. Look at that, dude. So again, I don't know what this thing is here, but I would not want to have a little, well, I say little, like this freaking robots with a 50 cal on it coming at me. And then we got these cool drones. They have some, and then these drones here have some pretty big cameras. So I don't know what they're trying to take pictures of, but those drones look pretty intense. They're launching it off of a ship, which is badass. This dude's just having fun. This is a cool advert. That is really badass. The submarine just surfacing like that. Okay, this was a cool advert. I have to say, I'm not really sure what it's about still. I think it's just showing like general jobs that people wouldn't think about, but it's so cool to see all those shots. I mean, like submarines in general to me aren't that cool to watch because they're generally pretty slow. There's a lot of like fluff going on and making sure that the submarines are actually refitted properly and doing everything properly. But when you see a submarine just jumping out of the water like that, it's cool. It's exciting to see. Again, these are all very different from the ones that we've seen. That Marine Corps advert was insane, just like the stuff that went into it, and the message was really cool at the same time. We saw that old school Royal Air Force video, which was a little bit weird. Again, the quality was kind of scuffed, to be fair. And we saw that Royal Marines advert where, the quality was kind of scuffed, to be fair, but it was just cool. Again, we get to see some of that nostalgic stuff, and you can see they don't really change so much over the years. Just everyone's always trying to show the newest stuff that they have in these adverts just to make it look as cool as possible. And then we saw the one from Sweden, which was pretty interesting. Again, it made it seem very Hollywood-esque, but at the end, they're being pretty real about what the military can actually offer you, which is it's pretty cool. We haven't really seen that so far in any of these recruitment adverts. And then this one from the Ministry of Defense was cool. Again, it's just cool seeing all these random obscure jobs in a cool light like that. So I probably said cool way too many times. I burned out my allotment, so we will end the video there. Again, thank you guys for watching. Thank you for supporting the channel. I will continue to do these as long as I get recommendations for these adverts. Again, it's a ton of fun doing these. It's cool to see how the different countries do their commercials differently. But thank you guys for watching. Of course, if you want to support me, you can hit that thumbs up, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. That is it for this video. I will see y'all in the next one.